I was thinking about this today. I love the NBA. In fact, one of the criticisms I get is you talk too much NBA. But it's a star-driven league. I think LeBron Lakers, for the first time in my life, I'll talk NBA in October, late October. I never do that. I usually do 6 months of football, and then I move into NBA in April. But this year it's going to be different. LeBron to the Lakers is going to capture the league, and I think we've got, some really good stories. But the difference between the NBA and the NFL is hope. Listen, there are two overwhelming favorites to win the NBA championship. Golden State. It would be shocking if they didn't win. But I do think Boston and Houston are good enough to challenge them. We saw Houston do that in a series. Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward joined those young Celtics with Brad Stevens. Certainly good enough to challenge them. So Golden State empirically is the team, and I think we have two real challengers. And then after that, it's a bunch of teams, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Lakers, Utah, Oklahoma City, Toronto, maybe San Antonio. They're interesting, but they're not really title contenders. Nobody thinks Milwaukee is going to win the championship. That would be shocking. It would be shocking if Toronto not only beat the Celtics, but then beat the Warriors. That would be shocking. You can be interesting, but there's three teams. It wouldn't be shocking if Houston with Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, James Harden, wouldn't be shocking if in 7 games, they won Game 7 in Houston, Golden State showing fatigue in the last year. Wouldn't be shocking. Okay, think about the NFL. Let's just look at the NFC. I have no idea who's going to win the NFC. None. My choice right now is Atlanta. I think they're probably the most underrated team in the league. We forget they were in Philadelphia, had beaten the Rams in L.A., traveled home to Atlanta, then they went up to Philadelphia and had, with a minute left, 4th and 9, 4th down on the 9-yard line, Julio Jones, hands on the ball in the end zone. Best receiver, arguably, after Antonio Brown in the league, had the ball, dropped the ball, they win. And they would have gotten to the Super Bowl because Minnesota came off the miracle win and was flat the next week. But I think Philadelphia has the best roster. So Atlanta's my pick to meet Philadelphia in the NFC Championship. But after that, Rams, Saints, Packers, inches away. Now, I would not be shocked if the Vikings, because their roster's fantastic and their coach is really good, and Kirk Cousins is probably better. Oh, yes, he is by a long shot over Case Keenum. But there are 6 teams in the NFC. I would not be the least at all shocked if they made the Super Bowl. I'm not even mentioning teams I kind of like Dallas, Carolina. I like them. Carolina's front 7 is loaded, and Cam's already been to 1 Super Bowl. Ron Rivera's already been to 1 Super Bowl. And Dallas, I don't know. O-line's healthy, best O-line in the game. Zeke, best running back, arguably. Kind of like him. All right, let's go to the AFC. Okay, I have the Steelers as winning the AFC. Even though I don't like the Patriots' current momentum with wide receivers, they do have the best coach and quarterback in sports. The Chargers at 18-1 are the best Super Bowl bet by a mile. They have 2 elite pass rushers, an elite safety now, an elite corner in Hayward. Mike Williams, their number 1 pick at wide receiver, got hurt a year ago. Oh my, he's back, and he looks really good to go along with Keenan Allen. They have a great running back, Melvin Gordon, Hall of Fame quarterback, good left tackle and center. They're really good. Houston, Kansas City rosters, loaded. And Baltimore is my, right now, best team in the league that nobody gets. Of all the teams I've seen in preseason, AFC or NFC, the team that looks significantly better than I predicted 2 months ago is Baltimore. These are the Super Bowl contenders. Let me line them up in the NFL. I would not be shocked if any of those teams were in the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be. I mean, Chargers are 18-1. I wouldn't be shocked. Chargers have a better roster right now than New England. New England doesn't have 2 elite pass rushers. New England doesn't have 2 receivers as good as Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. New England doesn't have a left tackle as good as Russell Okung. I'm not sure New England has a running back as good as Melvin Gordon. But in the NBA, here are the title odds. Golden State, overwhelming favorite, and we would all be shocked. Of the 6 teams Vegas gives a chance to win, wouldn't we be shocked if Toronto got to the finals and beat Golden State? Wouldn't we be shocked? I'm going to go with they're not getting past Boston. They're not getting past Golden State. Folks, nobody sells hope like the NFL. Nobody sells hope. We know in the NBA, we got 3 teams that can win it. We know in college football, we got about 5. And I love college football, and I love the NBA. But look at all these teams in the NFL. The NFC is absurd. It is stacked. I have Minnesota as my 6th best NFC team. And there's a lot of people that think outside of the Rams, they have the best NFC roster. And we know they have a capable coach and a capable quarterback. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.